Hello guys, welcome to the DMS online school on another live stream talking about steering you into a mindset of an achiever. Hello guys, this is DMS online school. Teacher, he is live. I am live on my channel talking about steering you into the future of an achiever or steering you into a mindset of an achiever. I'm waiting for you guys to be live on my channel. Welcome to the DMS Online School, where I'm going to steer you into the mindset of an achiever. I think it is very important now and then to be talking to one another so that we can put more energy into each other, more ideas in each other, more encouraging words into each other. Welcome to the DMS Online School, guys. Welcome. May you comment where you are watching me from. Comment, please. You are welcome to the DMS Online School, where we are going to be talking about steering you into a mindset of an achiever. I think it is very important that we need to be talking to one another now and then, because we believe words are like energy. When we encourage one another, when we motivate one another, we steer up one another for greater achievement. So wherever you are watching me from, please can you share the stream to other people so that they can also benefit as we are about to start the talking points for today, steering you into a mindset of an achiever. Very important that time after time we steer one another into a mindset of an achiever. All right, words have got the energy, they carry energy according to physics. Words, they are like waves, so they produce waves, and when we receive those waves, they enter into our mind. We are able to be motivated from one point of thinking and level to another point. So guys, welcome to the DMS Online School. You can tell me where you are watching me from, so I have Danny here watching from Kafiwe. Danny, you are welcome, and thank you very much for tuning in. Please can we share the live stream to other people so that we can have this discussion or this talk together, guys. A very important talk which I've prepared to steer each one of you, equally myself. These points that I've lined up, they're going also to steer me into a mindset of an achiever. Remember, in life, not everyone has got uh, an advantage in a way we exist on this world. Some have got advantages because they're born maybe in rich families. Then other people do not have advantage because of the families in which they are born. So because of that, we need a certain mindset that can enable us to move from a family that we are born into another family. For me here, I believe you can be born in a poor family, and there is an opportunity to cross from a poor family into a rich family. And a session like this one, where we strengthen one another, where we encourage one another to be strong, to be mindful, to have a mindset of an achiever, is very important. And therefore, I need you people to share this live broadcast. We have William Mwando. You are welcome, and thank you very much for tuning in. Please, can you tell me where you are watching me from? Then, as usual, we have our regular also viewer, who is Christabel Lovale. Christabel Lovale, you are welcome to this live broadcast, guys. Let's share the stream so that we can steer each other. Most of us, we know that we are born from poor families, and we want to make it in life. We want to make it in life. Everyone has got an opportunity to make it in life. No one is born with the properties, but you must understand that there are some people that have got an added advantage already as they are born. And we need to have a mindset of an achiever. As we exist in this world, we need to realize our purpose, and then we need to set goals, and those goals which we can achieve. Like myself here, I have set goals that I have to achieve. So I am going to start right away, guys. So Let me start out right away. So we have Edward. Edward, welcome. Welcome to the live stream. Hello, Edward. Welcome to the live stream. I have also Silungwe Dani, welcome to the stream. So let's go straight into the talking point without wasting much of your time. So the talking point that we are going to start with, number one, the talking point that we are starting with here is number one here, I've said you need to have a spirit of anger for success. Don't be someone that settles for less, always aim for better. Find out how others have achieved whatever they have achieved. So, guys, if you are listening to me, what I'm saying here, the number one a spirit that you need to have a spirit of anger for success. All right, this is a mind state of an achiever. For you to achieve anything in life, you need to have that anger. Let me give you myself as an example. I can give you as an example myself as a human being right now. I have anger to achieve higher things right now. When I see successful people, I feel anger inside me. I think to myself that these people, they may be more intelligent than me. There's something that have, and then not satisfied with the position which I am at. I feel like whatever God gave us in this world, each one of us have got a right to own the things that God gave us on this planet Earth. It's just that we haven't developed a certain anger for success. My friend who is watching, if you want to achieve in life, if you need to have a mindset of an achiever, have anger. Don't be someone that settles for less. Don't be someone that settles for less. Always aim for better. Find out how others have achieved whatever they have achieved. Learn to ask, learn to learn. Find out the people around you that are successful. Watch, go to school, learn how people have become successful, because I believe each one of us have got that opportunity to become successful in life. No one is born with the keys of success. It's just the mindset that sets people apart. It's the mindset that sets others to be successful and then others not to be successful. All right, so guys, we need to have, first of all, the anger to be successful. If you have anger to be successful, then you are on the right path for success. You are on the right path for success. All right, so we need to have anger, guys. Anger is the most important thing that we need to have for us to be successful. Anger is the most important. If you are satisfied with the little things that you have, trust me, you are not going to be successful. You need to be anger. You need to show the anger like this person who is on the picture here. This is not anger to feel bad why other people are successful. You feel like jealous. This is not jealous. This is anger in the right direction. Anger to achieve. That is what makes someone to pass the exam. That's what makes someone to work hard, to find out, if I work hard, am I going to be successful as that person or not? So guys, anger is the first thing that we need to have in order for us to be successful in this life. All right, so let's look at the second talking point here. Number two, we are talking about don't allow anything to belittle you. Know your rights and be strong to fight for what you believe in. So know your right and don't allow anyone to staple on your right. Each one of us has got a God-given right in this world. No one is better than the other. We are all born from God, created to be in this world. So if you think you are not better than other people are better than you, trust me, they're going to get what belongs to you and they're going to have it. Right now, people are suffering, people are finding themselves in certain situations because they don't know their rights, and they don't fight for their rights, and they don't fight for what they believe in. So, my friend who is watching here, please, you need to have that mindset. Have a mindset of knowing your right and believing in your right and fighting for what you know you can achieve. So don't allow anything to belittle you. Don't allow anyone to or to step on your rights. All right. So each human being born on this planet Earth contains right. You are born with the right, my friend. You are born with the right. Stand on your right. You have also the right to achieve in this planet Earth. Each one of us has equal right to achieve. All what you know is the right path to follow to achieve what you need to achieve in this life. So let's look at another point here, which is point number 3. Point number 3, never be discouraged by your current circumstance. Never be discouraged by your current circumstance. My friend who is watching, don't look at your current circumstance and say, oh, some of us, the way we are, there's nothing that we are going to achieve in this life. That we are going to be the way we are for the rest of our life. There's nothing that we can achieve in this life. My friend, the current circumstance you are in is not a permanent situation for your life entirely. According to God, has put everything in everyone that can enable them to achieve whatever it is that they want to achieve in life. So don't look at your current circumstance. Use your current circumstance to be something to motivate you for greatness in the future life. All right. So be an achiever. Don't look at the current circumstances. So use your current circumstance to motivate you for greater things. All right. So the second talking point we are looking at is um, look around yourself and see what you have achieved. So you need to look around yourself and see the little things that you have achieved in life are the things that will motivate you to go further. So there are things that you have achieved, my friend, in life. You cannot tell me there's nothing from the time you were born that you have ever achieved on this planet Earth. So what we lucky as a human being is consistent and repeating the same process that we are used to achieve whatever we have achieved. So we need just to repeat the process. Someone said, if you are able to make, let's say, 1 kwacha, then you can make also 1,000 kwacha. So how can you do that? If you master the same method that you used to make 1 kwacha and then you continue recycling the same method, you will be able to reach at a point where you'll be able to make a 1,000 kwacha. So the little things that we have achieved must not be despised, must not be looked upon, must not be looked down upon. Those small successes that we have achieved must be a driving force to make us confidence to say, if we were able to achieve these little things, if we put more effort, meaning we can achieve more better things from what we have achieved. So guys, whatever you have achieved, that is very important to motivate you into going further. Then another talking point here is have a skill in life. My friend, have a skill in life. All right, don't just exist in this planet Earth without a skill. A skill is what is going to have you value in society. So if you have a skill and there will be someone to the skill, and because there will be some that will be needing that skill from you, they people successful. Just say more and you have to say, and with the knowledge that written for them. So my friend, have have a skill, school learn something because school will be a position to compete in this life. So learn any skill, look around yourself and see what God. Okay, I am back. I lost some connection because of internet failure in my area where I am, but now thank God I'm back. So I was talking about you having actually a skill in life. Then I was moving to another talking point here, which is point number 4. I was talking about never discourage yourself. Point number 5 here, or number 6. Yeah. Point number 6 here is be able to learn. You need to be in a position where you are ready to learn. Okay. So you must be around some people that have something that they can teach you, which can impart a skill in you. In this world, if you do not have something to offer to others, remember you are not going to have whatever it is that you need to have. Because, as I said, money, as they call it, let me just talk about money. Money is defined as a medium of exchange. So, money as a medium of exchange, and it is also called currency. Why is money called currency? Because money is always in movement, it is always in flow. It is like electricity in a circuit, which is always a flow. It's like rain, it's like water, which is always flowing. It goes into a river, it evaporates, then it condenses into water, then it rains again, then it flows into a river. Now, if you need water, you need just have to trap it. If you need to achieve, you need to be successful, you just need to know where money passes, or rather, you need to have a skill which traps money. So, what traps money? It is a skill. It means if a person is an achiever in life, it means that they have developed themselves a skill which other people do not have, and then they have to pay for that skill in order for them to have that service. So what I'm saying is be able to learn, be able to learn and be willing to learn from others that have achieved the things. Be able to ask and be able to learn. Don't be the person I know it all. No, be humble in life. Don't be a person I know it all. No, don't be like that. So another talking point here, point number 7, which is don't despise days of your humble beginnings. Don't despise days of your humble beginning. Each one of us have got our own humble beginning, have got our own beginning. We start from humble, and let me tell you, many people in this life, they are starting from scratch, and you are not alone that is starting from scratch. And because you are not alone that is starting from scratch, don't despise your humble beginning. Make your humble beginning as a motivation to even work hard. All right. So I can give you an example. Like in my case, I come from a very very poor family. If there's a family which is poor in Zambia, in terms of ranking, my family can be number one. Can be number one. But I use that one as a motivation. I use that one as a motivation, and I've set myself a goal to say, I am going to crack the success equation. If I'm going to follow the principles of an achiever, I am going to crack the success equation. That is my goal in life, to crack the success equation. All right. So, one, have a mindset. You have your humble beginning. Agree, yes, I'm beginning from a humble status. Then what is it that I need to do to move from this humble status? Just as I stated earlier on, you can start from a poor family and you can still cross into a rich family or a wealthy family, because what you do on this planet Earth while you are alive is very important, because it is what makes you who you are. Remember, you are your own. There's no one that can do things for you. All right. You are a pupil that wants to pass the exam. Remember, there's no one that can do things for you. You are on your own. You are yourself. that can do things for yourself the way you want them to be. All right, so let's look at another point here, which is point number 8 here. You are in control of your life. My friend who is watching here, I'm telling you, you are in control of your life. No one is controlling your life, it is yourself. You are a driver of your life. You must know you are the one driving your life. No one is driving your life. You are in control of your life. Now, because you are in control of your life is going to depend on how you are going to control it. All right, your future life also is going to depend on how you are going to control it. Therefore, you need this type of mindset that of an achiever, of having anger, just as I stated, to achieve higher, because in doing so, you are going to give yourself an ability to actually achieve more. All right, you are going to have an ability to do more. So you are a driver of your life. You are driving your life yourself. All right, no one is driving it for you. All right, then another point that you need to know is that no life is a resource and power. So what do I mean here when I say life is a resource and power? So yourself, you are a resource. That's why I said never resource. Okay, so as long as you have life in you, you are breathing, are a resource, your future. All right, you have your brains, they have everything in your resource. Me, I can do. I see things are just like that. That's how we were created. Not the lie. The key in your hand, my friend. The key is in your hand. Believe in yourself. If others have achieved things, you can also achieve them. All right. So let's look at another talking point here, which is point number 10. Okay, guys, I'm back. I went off a little bit from online, guys, so I'm back. So I was talking about no life no life is a resource. Yeah, I was talking about you yourself as a human being as being a resource. So you are important to yourself and as well to other people. So there are people out there that can need your services, that can need you to do something for their life also to be successful. So you are a resource to yourself and to other people as well. All right, then let me move to point number 10. I was going to go to point number 10 when I lost internet. So be focused. Yes, point number 10, you need to be focused, my friend. Be focused. All right, like this uh, athlete here, very focused. Whatever goals that you have achieved in life, be focused. Don't be swayed by the things of this world. Each one of us here have got their own race to go. Okay, you have your own race, I have got my own race. But what is important is to know your race, and then after you know your race, then be focused, my friend. If you are focused on one thing and you are persistent that, all right, not today you do this thing, then tomorrow you stop. Today you do it, the other day you stop. It's like one step forward, one step backward, one step forward. I tell you, if you are not going to be focused, you are not going to be persistent in whatever you do. Let's say you are a people who is studying for your exam and then you are not focused. Trust me, you are not going to achieve your goals in passing the exam. So the achiever has got a focus. Be like an eagle. When it identifies a prey and it focuses its eyes at its prey and it moves towards the prey until the eagle catches its prey. This is how the mindset of an achiever is: focused, persistent, and you move towards the goal which you have set in life, then you are going to achieve that goal, because that is the mindset of an achiever. That's the mindset an achiever is supposed to have. Okay, so let's look at also talking point number 11 here. Let me talk about point number 11. Master your strength or talent, or know what you are good at and capitalize on it. Very good. So you need to know your strength, guys. And the strength is what we call talent. Okay? Each living human being on earth has got a God given talent, has got a strength, and you need to master that strength that God has given you, and then capitalize on it. It's the one that is going to make you achieve goals. And achievers, that's what they do. They know what they are good in, and then master what they are good in. Like myself here, I know what I'm good in, except that when I was growing, because of being born in a poor family, I couldn't have someone to help me master uh, my strength and my talent. And the good part is, God does not give only one talent, He gives you multiple of talents. Let's say maybe one talent you fail to grow it and master it, then God still gives you another talent. Like me, I was supposed to be good at art. I was supposed to be good in terms of creation things, like electrical engineer is what was in my mind when I was growing up. I was good at drawing, I was good at creating things, I was good at making wire cars, designing. I was very good at those things. When we are with the friends, we make wire cars. My cars used to come out the best. All right. I used to create aeroplanes made of stalk of maize. I remove the stalk of maize, then the white part in it, I shape it nicely. I used to make small cars. That's how talented I was as a young person. But because of being in a poor family, no one was able to see that talent in me and grow it, so that as I grow as an old person, I can maximize profit from that. But that is not only what God gave me. God gave me also talent to be eloquent at explaining things. And that's why now I am a teacher. Trust me, if I teach you a concept and you do not understand, then I don't think there will be someone that can make you to understand that concept. If you can go through my channel and teach and see how I teach things, the things that I've done, you are going to agree with me that God has given me the talent to teach. And now I'm maximizing on it. And the same talent that God has given me, it must be able to help others. All right? It must be able to help others. Okay? So that's why God gives us those talents, so that the people that do not have such talents can come to you and receive a service from you. In that way, you are also uplifting your life as much as you are uplifting the life of others. All right. So talent is an exchange also of wealth. All right. So know your talent, master it, and make sure that you grow it and you perfect it. All right. Because whatever talent, let me tell you, there's no talent which is not important on earth. There's no talent which is little. There's no talent which is bigger than the other. All talents are equal and they have got the same value. So don't say no. Me, my talent, I think has got no value. No one can ask for this type of talent that I have. You are lying. Each and every talent that a person was given by God is very, very important and has ability to change your life, as long as you master it, you perfect it, and you do whatever you do to the higher expectation. When you are offering services to the higher expectation, as I do myself online tuitions, my goal is to perfect my teachings. All right, so that whoever comes to me does not go out with bad grades. My aim is to make sure that I perfect my teaching to the level whereby whoever learns with me gets a distinction. That is my goal in teaching. I perfect my skill of teaching, which I have now, because these other skills or talents which I had, I've lost them already because I've not been able to master them and grow them. Hence, I've remained with one talent, that is of teaching, and I have to make sure that that talent is perfected, because it is through that talent that I'm going to become successful in what I'm going to do in life. Then let's talk about point number 7. Don't be discouraged by what others have achieved. Rather, use that as a motivation. All right. So don't look at others and say, no, others have already achieved. People of my same age, they've achieved what and what thing. Don't do that. Each one of us have got their own time. That's what I believe in, my friend, and believe in that. People are getting wealth at 20 years, 15 years, 25 years, 30 years. There are still other people that are getting wealth at 40 years, 45, 50 years. So don't look down upon yourself and say, if my friends are already ahead of me, don't do that. In Bemba, they say, ukutangila te kufika. Ukutangila te kufika. It's just that each one of us have got other advantages and connection that may put someone ahead of someone, but that does not mean that you are not going to achieve, my friend. Your friends that you sat with the exams, they wrote the exam, they passed, and then they are already at the college, and you have to rewrite. Don't be discouraged. Okay, use that one as a motivation to even push higher and push more. All right, so please work hard and make sure that don't be discouraged by what others have achieved. Use that as a motivation. All right, so let's look at talking point number 13. Talking point number 13: don't just be a hearer, be a doer. All right, or a doer. Don't be a hearer. Most people are just hearers. My friend, the mindset of an achiever is that of being a doer. When you hear something, you are taught something, be able to be someone that sits down and put whatever you have learned in action. Okay? You have learned how to solve a certain type of mathematics, let me say physics, or let me say chemistry. Then you are given work, my friend. Go out there and do the work. See how that teacher did whatever they did and break it down. By so doing, whatever knowledge was from the teacher will be part of you, because you have put yourself as a doer and not a hearer. The problem is, most of us, let me talk about us Africans too. I really feel bad about Africans. I really feel bad about Africa when I watch, let's say we are watching football, as we are watching this time of World Cup we are in. You look at how nice the places of our friends, the whites are, developed country are, and you ask yourself, where did they find those resources to use to develop themselves like that? Those resources, my friend, are coming from Africa. But when you compare where resources are coming from and where they are going, the resources where they are coming from, people are poorer than the resources where they are going to. That means what makes us not to be at that level is because as Africans, we are just good at hearing, and then we are not good at practicing. Whatever I'm motivating you, I'm steering you right now. If you are not going to put it into practice, trust me, this is going to waste. It's nothing. It's as good as you not watching. You are just wasting your time. You are wasting your bundles, my friend. You don't need to watch. Be a doer. Whatever you hear, put it in practice. Have a mindset. So when you hear, when you learn, go there and do things. Don't just be a hearer, but be a doer. So let's look at another talking point number 14 here. Don't mind about your natural looks, which you cannot change. Yes, do not mind about your natural look, how you look. I do not mind how I look myself, because I know that I have no ability to change myself. That's how God created me, and I am proud and happy of how I look. Equally, you don't let the way you look to put you off in trying to achieve what you want to achieve on this planet Earth. My friend, what makes someone to achieve things is not how they look. Yes, to some extent, looks have put other people on a certain advantage. All right, Yes, but that is not all which is there. All right, to be successful. So don't look upon, don't look down upon yourself and say, no, these looks that I have, I'll not go anywhere. I believe that is a lie. You can do much better. Number 15, make a vision of who you want and follow it to the letter. Yes, you need to make a vision, my friend. Write down a vision. Write down, after 5 years, I want to be this way. So write down the vision which you want to achieve. Oh, this year, next year, I'm writing GCE. Next year, I'm writing grade 12. Next, I'm writing grade 9, grade 7. I want to get 400 points or 500 points. I want to get 6 points or 700 at grade 10. I want to get 5 points or 6 points at grade 12. Write it down, okay? Write it down and follow it to the letter. Follow it to the letter or to the latter, and you'll be able to be surprised. Okay, so let's look at another talking point 16 here. Make use of the time you have. Don't waste time on things you, that would not add value to your life. Yes, most of the time here we are wasting time on things that would not add value to our lives. So don't be a time waster. Look at time as a resource, all right? Make your time planned. Every activity that you do in life, let it be planned. Don't be a random person that does things at random without making a plan, my friend. Don't be like that, all right? So be a person that makes a plan and you follow plan and you do things at the particular time that you have done what? That you have planned to do things. So use your time wisely, because time is the best resource that each one of us has been given, and time is what sets achievers from non-achievers. Achievers have known how to use their time. Most of their time, from 06 hours to 24 hours, it is used wisely and it sets them apart and it puts them above others. All right, so use your time wisely, my friend, so that you will be able to be an achiever. Then point number 7, know you are on competition with other people, all right, and you are the only participant in that competition. Yes, what I mean here is that each one of us here are in competition. Yes, we are in competition. Let me tell you, we are in a competition, each one of us. Okay, because each one of us wants a certain type of life. All right, let me talk about you pupils that are studying, that want to pass the exam, and then you want to get a certain position at a college or university, and then after that you want to get a job. The jobs which are there, let me tell you, they are not as much as the number of people that want them. The jobs which are there are not enough. So each one of us wants what each one of us want, and we are our own participant in that competition. We are participating for ourselves. All right, now, after knowing that you are in a competition and then you are competing against each other, if you don't put in your best, then you are going to lose in that competition. The job that you wanted will be given on merit. What you can offer in that job is what they will look at. Do you have as much skill? Do you have as much knowledge? Do you have as much competence as this other person according to what they've presented? And the paper nowadays is what they use to do what? To measure the competence of a human being. So if the paper does not show that, and again you are going to lose in whatever job or application that you are going to do, to someone who would show something better than what you have. Okay. Then the talking point number 18, find the right people to hang around with, people with goals as yours. Yeah, you need to find the right people to hang with, okay? Because if you find the right people to hang with, most of the time you'll be discussing the things that you want to achieve in life. Let's say you are in a company of pupils that are achieving very well. Let me tell you myself the situation that I went through. When I was at grade 9, uh, I had a certain friend that came from somewhere. A certain friend came from somewhere, and then when he came, that friend, In my class, I was really good and I was beating my friend that I had in that class in mathematics, science, and some other subjects. Not all of them, of course, but some like mathematics, science. I was good in those, yes. So I was topping. Now, when this guy came from somewhere, I was shocked. This guy had a question from the teacher who would answer those questions for topics that were ahead. Then I was like, what is making this guy to be more like me? Because I knew myself as better than any other in that class. So what I did myself is to come closer to that person and become friends. And I discovered that that person, where he came from, he had actually failed grade 9 and he had actually passed through those topics already and he had an advantage over me. So what I did was to go nearer to him, and what I discovered is that he had a lot of materials that guy. Okay, so we became friends, and then I started using his materials as well until again I started beating him in the class in terms of test performance and the like, and I got better results than him at grade 9 when we wrote the exams. But the point here is you hang around with the people that have got the right mindset like yours, because in that every time you'll be discussing growth, you'll be discussing development. If you are a pupil with another pupil whose mindset is to get 6 points, he will be talking about how to get 6 points. He will be acting like getting 6 points. He will be doing those things that makes them to get 6 points. And because of that mindset, which is going to reprogram you in the mindset of a person wanting to get 6 points, definitely you are going to get 6 points. All right. So be in a mindset. Another situation is when I went to a boarding school that is in Northwestern. Myself, I'm based in Northwestern. And I went at a boarding school that was Kabompo Secondary School, boarding secondary school. The boarding I went to. Then when I went there in term 2, of course I was late. I did report on time, and because of that, I had found myself that my I had found other people that were ahead in terms of topics, and they were really good. There were people that were very good at the spoken English. They were coming from Chingola, others in Dola, Kitwe, and myself, I was coming from a village school with broken English here and there. So it was really a hectic situation. But what I did was to be closer to those people and know their way of life and started imitating the way of life. And from that imitation, I learned something. I was able to know how they were studying. I was able to have access to the materials they had, and I was able to also improve myself in terms of performance. So find the right people to hang around with, people with goals as yours. Those are the people you need to hang around with. If in your area there are no people with goals, then you don't mind even not having a friend. That is not a problem. All right, so let's talk about also talking point number 19. Use the little resources around you to help you achieve your vision. So don't wait. No, I need to have my pamphlet. I need to have my what material for me to study. No, even the little notes from the teacher that you have, use them. Any simple material that you have, use it. Right now, myself, I am doing a live broadcast. I do not have cameras. I do not have a studio where I can do the live broadcast from. But what do I have? I have my simple laptop here which I'm putting on my laps here to the laptop. I have my simple headsets here, and I am able to connect to people. I'm able to do a live stream, and I am using what I have at the moment to achieve my vision. All right, so don't wait for bigger resources. Use whatever is around you to achieve your goals. You find other resources as you go along. All right, so another talking point here is point number 20. Okay, do not have wishful thoughts. Okay, there are certain things that can only be done by God. Yes, it is normal to have wishful things, I mean thinking, yes. Do people have wishful thoughts? Yes, I myself have wishful thought. Let me tell you my wishful thought. I am a person, I think, that think a lot, and my wishful thoughts are like this. I think or dream of a world where everyone was equal, all right, in terms of wealth. I dream of a world where if I was a wealth person with let me just give an example because I'm a lover of cars. That's how God has programmed us. Each one of us has been programmed in a certain way. So I love cars. Let me say this now. Let me say I have a car and maybe I move from here to Lusaka. So if I went to Lusaka and let me say I went to Manda Hill to shop something, my dream was that I should have lived in a world where when I walk out of my car, I shouldn't to go out with my keys. I leave my keys on the door of the car. I go in the shopping mall, buy whatever I want to buy. When I come out, I enter into another car, not mine, another car, uh, uh, which is owned by another person who has left the keys open to their car, and I can use their car to get like whatever other people owned were our property. Maybe let's say we only had the properties to our children and our houses. In terms of these things like cars, we could just exchange. You can jump in whatever car you wanted and think life can go that. But those are wishful thoughts anyway. The one that can do that, it's only God who can make sure that life is equal for everyone. So let us not have wishful thoughts like that, okay? Let us not have thoughts that are beyond what we can do ourselves, okay? So that is actually time wasting and actually wasting of our energy and thoughts. Then in number 21, don't focus on money but focus on offering service to other people to cause impact on other people's life. Yes, this is a very, very important point, and this is the last point, by the way. Don't focus on money, but focus on offering service to other people to cause impact on other people's lives. Now, you might be asking us, sir, but you are telling us don't focus on money. You yourself, you talk about the teaching that you charge people to pay for you to teach. Yes, I do that. But let me tell you, the fees that I charge are not compared to what other people are charging. If you have seen on YouTube, like myself, I charge 120 kwacha per subject. That is science, you pay me 120 kwacha. Then if you are doing mathematics, you pay me 240. But let me tell you, there are other people that are charging one subject, science, 300 kwacha, okay? Which is not equal to what I charge. Me in two subjects, I'm charging 240. Some people in one subject, they're charging 300 kwacha. So if I was like such people, I would also increase my price to that. No, because what I'm doing is to offer service. I think offering service is much, much more important than being focused on money. Now, am I saying money is bad? No. Money is just an exchange of a talent and service, just as I said. All right. That's how we exchange our services from one person to another. I have something which I know and I have to share that one. It comes into you, and you have to give me what you have. So we are exchanging. I am giving you knowledge, and then you are giving me money. Now, when we compare the knowledge that you are getting, the value that you get from the knowledge that I give myself to the money that you have, I think maybe they are not at par. That is how I think. Maybe that one is debatable. But myself, that's what I think. All right. So never focus on money. Focus on offering a service. And myself, I've said myself, I've programmed myself to focus on service, and that's why I want to improve my teaching methodologies, my teaching techniques to a certain level whereby if a person came to me to get the lessons from me, that person should go out there satisfied. And even when they write their exams, they should go out there, write their exam perfectly, and get distinctions in their exam. That is my focus. To offer service is the number one thing. Money is just a motivator, all right? But the service is the number one thing. The more impact you bring on other people, the more other people are going to come back to you and offer also what is important or what is needed for you. So focus on offering service rather than focus on money. When you focus on money the way it is made, you are going to lose it. So focus on offering service, then money will locate you through the service that you are offering. All right. So guys, I thought of having this talk. I thought of steering you in this direction so that each one of us can have something in life. All right, now let me just read the points here, the comments here. So I have Banda Chomi. Hey, I'm watching from Lusaka. Thank you very much. Let me read the other comment. Then I have William Mwando watching from Kitwe, Watasha. Thank you very much for tuning in. Then I have Silungwe Danisa. One day you should also make a video on studying tips. Yes, I will make a video on studying tips. Don't worry. I will do that very soon. Then in network, yes, done in network problem here, sure. But thank God we are live. Then very true, sir. Thank you very much, Florence. Thank you very much. Then we have, yeah, I am watching from Lusaka. Good, Florence, for letting me know where you are watching me from. So thank you very much, guys. The talking points that I've given you, guys, let's try to put them in practice. Let's try to see where life is going to lead us. Trust me, when we set ourselves goals, we walk according to those goals. Our life is not going to be the same. All right, we are going to cross over. Don't mind what country you are from. I mean, don't mind what family you are born from. The family you are born from is not the determinant of you who you are going to be in life. Okay, it's just a vessel God has used to bring you on this planet Earth. Trust me, I've seen people who are born in rich families because of after their parents, maybe the passing away of their parents, then those people they remain wallowing in poverty because what? Because of what? They never had that mindset of an achiever. Count it rather a blessing also to be born in a poor family, because that way you get to develop a mindset of an achiever, and when you achieve things in life, that is going to bring happiness into your life. I believe in this. Let me just put something here which I believe in, which I did not put here. All right. So let me just get this quote that I created myself as a motivation. Let me just get this quote here. Okay. All right. Let me just add the quote here. Yeah, this is the quote. So let's look at this quote, guys. Where is it? It's here. Okay. So this is my quote. It is more fulfilling to die while trying than to exist without trying. This is my quote, and this is what I've told myself. Better die while trying than existing without trying. All right. Then what will be the importance of you existing? Okay. Me, I feel myself, I tell myself, when God comes and then we are in a heaven and then God is asking, each one of us must give a response. He will ask me, I am DMS, by the way. He will say, DMS, yes, sir, I'm answering to God. I created the world and the earth and everything in it. Did I do a right thing to create those things? Then maybe because I suffered on earth, then I say no, I think you did not do a right thing. Or first the question would be, did you enjoy the life that you existed on this planet Earth? Then I say, no, God, I did not enjoy. Okay, Pause, just sit there. Another one. He calls another successful man. Did you enjoy the life that I set for you on earth? Then someone says, yes, I enjoyed. Then they ask them why. I had mansions, I had cars, I did this, I did that, I was able to be successful on earth. Then he answers, he calls you back, you who say, no, I did not enjoy. You'll be asked, okay, what made you not to enjoy and to be fruitful according to how I set the planet earth to be? For me, I feel heaven will not be as we read in the Bible. Poor people in the Bible are not poor people like in terms of materialistic things. When you look at Solomon and other people that believed in Abraham in the Bible, they were not poor people. All right, they were all people with something. Now, the thing that I'm talking about is I don't think heaven will be a place of poor people, because I don't think God is a lazy person. No. I think God is a hardworking person, and because God is a hardworking person, he loves hardworking people. He does not like lazy people. All right? And I think being lazy is a sin. That's what I think. Being lazy is a thing. So if you are a lazy, my friend, then you are a sinner, because there's no way you can be lazy and then you call yourself a child of God, and then God, who is your father, is hardworking than you. No, I don't believe in that. So please, my friends, let us work hard. All right. So I have Mbilu Misako watching from Pemba. Thank you very much. Then I have Christabel here saying, hey, you are the best. You are the best, sir. Thank you very much for that compliment. So, guys, thank you very much for watching, and please give this a video a like. Give this video a like so that YouTube feels good when you give the video a like. It's a way of telling YouTube that this video is good, the content of the video is good, and then YouTube will show this video to other people. That's the only thing I'm asking from you. Give this video a like, guys, and if you have not subscribed, you can click that red subscribe button to support the channel. But if you feel like you don't want to subscribe, again, that is up to you. As for now, guys, bye and see you in the next lesson. And please, peace.